So, will all this AI stuff really overtake SEO and kill off search engine optimization? Well, to some extent, I think it will. But when it comes to local SEO and local businesses, do I think this AI is going to wipe all that stuff out? I don't think so. I think all this AI stuff is extremely and completely overhyped. What's up there, guys? Izzy here once again with Get Busy LLC, helping contractors, home services, and local businesses to understand the internet, SEO, local SEO website design to get their business out there in front of the customers that are already looking for the services that they offer. So, in this video, I want to talk about all of this AI stuff and AI search and AI local SEO and all that stuff. And basically, it's just going to be a rant and what I personally think of AI taking over SEO and completely wiping it out, and people using things like ChatGPT to look for local services and local contractors and local businesses. In my honest opinion, I think all of this AI stuff is completely overhyped. And some of the reasons I believe that is because I use AI all the damn time. I use that shit for everything. But one of the things that I do tell people, I still have my glasses on. One of the things I do tell people is that when it comes to like a local business, especially in small towns, there is so many small towns in the United States of America and probably other countries as well. But like my town is like 35,000 people. It's not a big area. So if I decided that one day I needed to clean my carpets for my office or for my business or for my house, am I really going to go to ChatGPT? Am I going to go to Claude? Am I going to go to any of these places and actually look for a carpet cleaner on those platforms? Me personally, never. It's just to me, it seems stupid because, like I said, I've used this AI stuff so much, and the more I use it, the more I'm starting to realize that sometimes AI doesn't know the answer to things, so it just makes shit up. It's just completely random gibberish sometimes. And so, for example, I wake up one morning and I have a leaking roof, or one of my gutters broke off my roof, the edge of my roof during a storm. Am I going to go to ChatGPT and look for, hey, ChatGPT, can you recommend a good roofing contractor? Yeah, it's very unlikely I'm going to do that. You know why? Because I'm more than likely just going to go on Google still to this day, because on Google you could see the star reviews. You could see who's ranking at the top. You're going to see advertisement on the top. You're going to see all these things that we as the consumer have acknowledged as trust. We trust whatever shows up on that Google search results. And Google's been doing this for so many damn years that something serious like my gutter falling or my roof caving in, I'm not going to go to ChatGPT. I'm just going to go to Google, start researching companies there, going to take a look at what they offer, take a look at their reviews, read some of the reviews, take a look at their website and all that stuff. That's just me personally, what I'm going to do. And I really think a lot of people these days, this is exactly what they still do. It's just all these SEO people and all these geeks and nerds online thinking that all this AI stuff is going to take over, when in my opinion is completely overhyped. And another reason I want to show you guys that is completely overhyped is because I've noticed that that shit is everywhere. I use so many tools. I use so many things to help me with my stuff. Like I use Canva to optimize all my pictures, create some of the pictures that I create here for my YouTube channel when I create slides and things like that. I use Canva. I use something called CallRail for tracking phone numbers and things like that. I use Calendly to book calls and things like that. I use, of course, hosting places like GoDaddy, Hostinger, HostGator, Bluehost, and all that stuff. And all those damn places are bombarded with AI tools and AI this and AI that and shit that I'm never going to use. It's just complete and utter overkill, in my opinion. One of the best ways I describe this is when you go look at like a car like a BMW. Go look at a BMW, like coming of a newer car. Go take a look at their seat, the seat adjustments. They have so many options on that seat adjustment. There's a for the lumbar, the edges, your ass, your thigh, the compression, leaning back, leaning forward, raising, lowering, adjusting the edges, adjusting your headrest. There's probably like 32 different options on that seat for that bet. And do you really need all that crap? Ultimately, all I need is a slide to move my seat forward and back, and one to lean forward and back. That's it. That's ultimately what I need. So why is this all on here? It's because people think they need all of these things. Take the damn iPhone. The iPhone every year comes out with 1,000 different features, right? And ultimately, what I use my damn iPhone for is to make phone calls, text message, and watch YouTube videos and play a couple of stupid games on there. That's all I use it for. I don't use it for all this other crap. The camera, I use it for the camera here. That might be better, but other than that, what's the point of all that crap? I say 95% of the people don't even use 90% of the features on their stupid iPhone, but they pump all this crap out, pump all this crap out. And I think it's just to charge more, make people pay more for all these things. And this is why I think all this AI shit is completely overhyped. I mean, let me just show you some. First of all, let's go to an email. Right now, when you go to the Gmail account, there's something that calls right here, summarize this email, right? And then you have another option up here that says ask Gmail. Ask it what? What's with this whole AI for your Gmail account? The way I see it is if your email was important, you would remember it, right? Why do you need it's just why? I just don't understand it. I think people because I think honestly, some of these companies like they're just trying to tack on any type of AI onto everything because they see it like it's all the rage. Reminds me a lot too of like the whole crypto thing, the whole NFT. Everybody's just jumping on the bandwagon because they think they need to implement some kind of AI into everything out there these days. So I go on to Calendly. This is where I set up on my websites where people can book a call with me to make an appointment. So I give them an estimate on a website, whatever it might be, or they need to ask questions or whatever. Very simple. I love it. Very simple to use. Just slap it on there. People make an appointment and all that stuff. But I've been bombarded with emails, and every time I log in here, get notify note maker for free. Another AI stupid thing here. Make most of your next meeting. I have no idea what this does. The things that it helps to summarize what happened in the meeting and all this other crap. And it's like try note maker for free. It's like why? It's just a calendar thing. I don't need this shit on here. Let's go to CallRail. All right, CallRail. I had this set up for some business owners I'm helping out and for some of the sites that I have for myself. Just basically, I'm just buying phone numbers, putting them on these websites, and it tracks the phone calls. That's it. That's all I need it for. Nope. I got to get bombarded with emails telling me about their new features with the AI stuff. Let AI pick up when you can't. So I don't know if they have some kind of like AI automated for answering services or whatever it might be, but they just have the need and the feel for adding AI to this shit too, and it just irritates the hell out of me. Then you got Canva. Canva I use all the time for my images and I make my thumbnails. I do all this stuff. I love Canva. I pay for their premium every year and I use it. But again, here it is. Create with AI. Look at all this crap. Use AI for this, use AI for that, make video with AI. And ultimately, some of the stuff that it makes is just trash. You could do something better yourself with your own imagination. I'm sure there's some things you could do with it. But again, there's the whole AI thing again with it. The other day, I got on a Zoom call. I tried to get on a Zoom call with somebody and I was bombarded with this AI crap. Fine. So you implement AI on your Zoom thing. For what? I just want to meet the guy, talk to him over the Zoom call, discuss things about what does he need with his website? What do you need for SEO? Whatever it might be. What problems are you having? Nope. There's Zoom on there bombarding me with their stupid AI stuff, telling me how they're going to summarize the meeting. It's going to remember. It's like, you know what? I think I'm going to be able to know what happened in that meeting. You know why? Because I was there. I don't need this stupid AI stuff. And this is why I think it's completely over. Even on hell, I see it on Facebook, even like right here, Meta AI. What the hell do I need that for? I just go on Facebook here just to screw off and take a look and see how people are advertising. Check out my sports team, how my Dodgers are sucking ass or whatever it might be. That's all I use it for. But nope, they got to implement some kind of AI bullshit on here too, and I have no idea why. Do you really even need it? I don't think so. It's a bunch of bull crap. And here's another AI mode here on Google. You click on here. I go into even an incognito window and it's recommending AI stuff here. There it is again. AI mode. AI mode. Everywhere's AI mode. And so is all this stuff going to take over local SEO? I don't believe it will. I just don't think it is. Like I said, I have no data. I have nothing to back it up. This is just an old man complaining over here and telling you what I think just based on what I've seen in the past. Um, because there's always something that's supposed to be taking over, like Alexa and voice search. That was supposed to take over all of this SEO stuff. And then look at it's been years. Nobody uses that shit. I mean, really? Are you going to wake up in the morning and go, damn, my carpets are dirty? Alexa, can you recommend a good carpet clean? No, you're not going to do any of that shit because then you can't even call them. You can't take a look at their website. You can't take a look at the reviews. You can't do any of that crap. You're going to go on your smartphone. You're going to look carpet cleaning in your town, carpet cleaning service in your Paso Robles, whoever's on there. You're going to start doing a little bit of research. You're a human being. You want a to know that you're going to be calling a local business is this reputable, it's got reviews, got pictures and all that stuff. That's why I don't think it's going anywhere. And ultimately, one of the biggest reasons I don't think people are going to be using AI search for local businesses is because Google itself, the alphabet company, it basically makes a shit ton of money from local advertisement, from what do they call them, LSAs, local service area ads, from advertising on Google AdWords, from paying to be sponsored and get into that 3-pack with the sponsored listing in the top. And Google's charging all these business owners across thousands of cities throughout the USA and throughout the world in different industries and different niches. I'm sure there's people paying for ads for a nail salon. I'm sure there's people paying for ads for a paving contractor in a town with 50,000 people. I'm sure there's people paying Google ads for somebody who, a contractor just building out decks in a small town out in Wisconsin or whatever it might be. And you think Google's just going to cough that up, just not going to let that just go away? No, I don't think so. I think people have built up so much. Some people don't like Google, whatever it might be, but we still use it all of the time for local searches, for local businesses, for even like I want to look for a burrito place in some town I've never been. Ooh, who offers the best burrito in town? Boom. I'm going to start looking at the reviews, what people thought about the place to go eat a burrito, or whatever it might be. And that's just what we do. Now, do we use AI for the AI search for longer stuff? I do use ChatGPT for stuff like that. For like, if I have a problem with a WordPress website and I'm trying to fix something on here, I ask it a very detailed question, and it comes back with a great response on how to fix like a specific font on a specific location on my page, or how do I fix this email form, things like that. That's where AI stuff is fantastic. But for local search, I just don't see it happening. Now, when it comes to the organic stuff underneath, all of this, what I'm talking about here, is for the Google Business Profile, the maps. To me, it's a completely different game than all this stuff organically underneath. To me, in my opinion, those searches are pretty much dead. Are there some stuff that are still going to be useful? Like, for example, if you have like a dumpster rental company in a rural area, kind of like where I live, and I were to build a page for a town that's maybe like 15 miles out, that's only got like, let's say 2,000 people, but I know that town, I build out a page specifically for that town. And somebody in that town specifically searches for a dumpster rental in that town, that blue link will actually show up in front of them. The potential's there. So why not build the page? It's only going to take me about 30 minutes to build the page. So this is what my theory behind all this AI search, and why I think it's completely overhyped. Like I said, I still get reminded of the whole search for the voice search on Alexa and the Google search. It's just bullshit. Nobody uses that crap. People go with, like say 60, 70, 80% of the time. They just pull out their smartphone, look for a local service there near them, and bam, that's where they go. So this is why I just want to just make this rant. I don't know if people are going to like this video. I just wanted to make it just it's been on my mind, because I do see this a lot with this whole like SEO is going to take, AI is going to take over this SEO local. No, that's just my opinion. Just like I said, my opinion. I have no data to back it up. Just my living on this planet for almost 50 years now and understanding how people search. And just because honestly, this is what I would do. Like I said, if I need a carpet cleaning service, I'm not going to go to AI. I'm still going to go to Google and Google Map listings and look for a local business in that area. So there's my rant there. And if you guys want help with any of this stuff that I talk about here on my YouTube channel, like how to build out your own website, how to rank in the Google Business Profile and the maps and the 3-pack of Google, you want to learn how to build your own website step by step. I show people how to do that because I've been doing it for so many years now. Now I show people how to do it on their own. If you're a contractor or local business who don't want to deal with any of that crap, just want somebody to build it out for you, I offer that service as well. All those links are in the description below. And that's all I got for you guys today. Until next time.